They didn't respect you as a person. They are in regret due to this. They refused to respect you and a person that you were. They refused to respect that you have grew up as a person. They refused to respect that you were not a child anymore. They refused to respect that you had a life calling that you were called to do. They refused to respect you as a wife. They refused to respect you as a husband. They refused to respect you as a friend. They refused to respect you as a mother. They refused to respect you as a person filled with the Holy Spirit. They didn't want to see you as a person to respect. No, your hair wasn't long enough. You wasn't pretty enough to a lot of people. You wasn't hood enough. You wasn't loud enough. You wasn't toxic enough. You wasn't arrogant enough. You wasn't conceited enough. You wasn't stuck up on yourself enough. You wasn't popular enough. You wasn't in the in crowd enough. So they felt like it was okay to continue to disrespect you over and over and over again because they felt like you wasn't these stipulations and these stereotypes that they thought you should be. Instead, you were meek, humble, quiet, peaceful, not full of drama, very wise beyond your years, very holy, very righteous, a prayer warrior, an honorable man or an honorable woman. You were everything that God wanted you to be. Why these people were expecting you to be everything the world wanted you to be. But you weren't that. So God freed you from this, the stipulation that these people try to put you through. Because they could not respect you as the person that he called you to be, he chose to remove you from these haters and these people that came after you time and time again, nonstop. After they were told to stop disrespecting you, they continued to disrespect you because they thought you were nobody. But now you are a teacher. You are a preacher. You are a woman of great noble character. You are a man of great noble character. You are lined up with people that think highly of you now. Why these people thought lowly of you and chose to continue to disrespect you in your name. Did they really think they was going to get away with disrespecting you and that you was going to stick around and take it? Did they really think you was going to sit around and let them come at you sideways time and time again? You did right by moving forward and not sticking around. Now they're going to forever be in regret because they don't know where you are now. You're gone. You're free. You're happy. You're shining. You have a family of your own. You doing things that these people didn't think you would do. You traveling the world, seeing different countries. Free from them and their misery. Because truly misery does love company. And these miserable folks wanted you to be their company. But you said no. And you chose to move forward as you rightfully should have. You never be miserable people's company. They didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve you being in their presence while they was going to continue to disrespect you and who you were as a person. God said you were better than that. You had better things to do for your calling. You had better things to do in your life besides dealing with people that was going to disrespect you time and time again. Letting the devil deceive them and use them for their selfish reasons. That's what they wanted to do. And now you don't want to hear from these people. You don't even want to speak to them, but you don't want to hear from them. And now they're in regret from how they treated you. They wouldn't have to be in regret if they just treated you like the person you should have been treated as. You are a grown man. You did not deserve to be mistreated like that. For some of you, you are a grown woman. You deserve way more respect than that. But because you wasn't like the average person, you were different from everybody that they ran across. They thought it was okay to disrespect you because you were nice, so they say. Oh, she's nice, so we can walk over this one. But no, you weren't just being nice. You were just being humble because that's how the Holy Spirit made you. And they despise that and want to disrespect you. Now, these people are being disrespected by everybody. They ain't get to where you going in life. No, they're not as successful as you. Not these people that disrespected you. They are never going to be as successful as you because their heart was never right. They try to get gangs of people to disrespect you like them. And now these people are fighting them, trying to figure out why they wanted them to disrespect you so much as a child of God that you are. So now fights are breaking out. Everybody's confused on where you are and where you stand as a person because they thought you was a different way. Because they thought you were okay to be disrespected. But God said, you need to be respected. That's why he set this table. He's setting that table right before these people that want to disrespect you for so long. And now they're miserable and don't know what to think or to do because you're in a different place. Not thinking or worried about them. You shouldn't think or worry about them because they were disrespecting you way too much. No, they didn't think they was going to get away with disrespecting you, but yeah, they thought that. They thought it was okay to disrespect you. They didn't think that you were valuable enough to respect and treat with compassion. No, some of these people thought you were an animal. They didn't even treat you like you was human. They thought you were to be mistreated like an animal. And when you got tired of it, you left the room and said never again because you knew your value. Now these people are learning your value that they never knew before. You ain't the same person that they thought you were. No, you have grew and elevated and now you're shining. Bright like a diamond. Bright, bright. And now you're doing things for God's heavenly kingdom. You chose to walk forward in your purpose. If it was up to these people, they wanted you fighting with them so they could throw you up in the jail cell. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. They thought you was going to go that low and stoop that low for them. God said, no, you better than that. You ain't got to stoop low to these mentally challenged people. People that ain't even got a proper education. Because if they had one, they would know not to come at you sideways if they really had a proper education. But they chose to continue to devalue you and make you out to be something you weren't. And now they're confused and shocked and in deep regret because you're no longer their punching bag. They wanted you to be their punching bag forever. God said you were never meant to be these people punching bag. But now they're your punching bag because your elevation is putting them under great punches spiritually. They're getting punched all throughout because of your elevation and you rising up. They was never supposed to came at you like that sideways. But what's sad about it, they were told to stop. They were told to stop. They just didn't want to stop. And now they're mad because you don't want to deal with them. They shouldn't be bad. They should be happy you don't want to deal with them. Because if they really wanted you to deal with them, they would have treated you better. They wouldn't treat you horribly for their popularity or for their satisfaction. A sick, obsessive satisfaction that they had. They would have treated you better than that, way better than that. And now they got to watch you rise in glory and honor. While they look at you from a distance. They should have just treated you like the royal person you were. That's who you are. You were never meant to be disrespected. You were already meant to be respected, but they couldn't respect you. So now they're in regret because you don't want to deal with them no more. They should have just treated you better. They should never disrespected your name. You are vindicated because of God. God vindicated you through all this hell and foolishness. God vindicated you for his glory. And they forever will be in regret about that. That's their problem. Should have just respected you. And they wouldn't be in so much deep regret. Until next time, family. Bye-bye.